temper, I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop, and I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the pain. I'm really him. Boys just ain't.
A 16 center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Miller, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Dosunmu in at the 2-guard spot. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Outside McDaniels. And the 3 off target. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense. He's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back over to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. McDaniels, that's good.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Outside Huerter. And there's a pick. The 3, pure from three-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The 3, DiVincenzo. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Huerter. Vucevic, a screen on McDaniels. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Giddey against DiVincenzo. And that one drops.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Chicago trailing here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Vucevic in the post. Started by Miller. And that one drops for him.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
And that's a promising shot from Buzelis.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he jams it home with authority.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Huerter. coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. It's blocked by Gobert.
That's exactly what Rudy brings to your team on the defensive end.
And the shot goes in. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Gobert with it. Dosunmu picks him up. Chalk up two there.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Chicago's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Now Herder. 11 feet out. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And both free throws good for Herder. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Miller left side. Out to DiVincenzo. 4-3. Just 5 to shoot. Miller a screen on Giddey. Miller. The kick out to Edwards. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. And Vucevic slams it in.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
For Minnesota, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Now here's Miller. Gobert inside, working on Vucevic. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Buzelis' shot is good.
Just put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Miller. Now here's Edwards. He's covered by Dosunmu. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. Number 5, Rudy Gobert.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Here's Dosunmu, and there's another one for Chicago.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo put in on a show on that drive.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
The Timberwolves have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Pass to Gobert. Up top, Miller. It's McDaniels on the wing. Picked by Gobert. Takes a 13-footer, and he gets that one. McDaniels got 5 now.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you, Brian.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from deep. DiVincenzo on the wing. Giddey defends. Pass to Gobert. Here's Miller. It's stolen. Here's Buzelis. He has 7. Dosunmu outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Dosunmu's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Comes in for Herter, and it's Jones in for Dosunmu. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Stolen by Ingles. It's McDaniels on the wing. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Conley passes to Gobert. Over Giddey, hits the jump hook.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Chicago's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. It's Vucevic, high post. He's against Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Now here's Conley. No points yet.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Here's Giddey. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Vucevic with it. He came away with 14 points in his last game.
And they came in third when it comes to opponent field goal percentage. These guys really work hard to protect the hoop and limit the open angles.
And you brought up their #2 assist ranking. Their attitude is that the offense has to involve everyone on the floor. The ball's always moving. No one standing around. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. And Williams is subbed in for Giddey. That one's no good. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
And so here is Chicago after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Jones. Still without a bucket. Here's Vucevic. And Gobert with a block.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Bulls. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Conley against Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. Shot is up. And again, no good by Chicago.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Shoots. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Be right back. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Minnesota leading by 3. Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. Then there's Jalen Smith, then it's Trey Jones, and it's Terry in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And the Bulls shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Terry. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Here's the pick. Pass to Berenger. The kick out to Conley. Here's Shannon. 4 on the clock. Over Okoro. Shannon's shot is off.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Back to Conley. Puts one up from 19. Pass to Shannon. Here's Dillingham. Here's Berenger. Smith with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Okoro outside. Terry's shot is good. Terry's gotten 4 this quarter. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Conley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Ingles. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Berenger. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It's time to get out for your 3-1-2 crew.
Chicago making some changes. Herter's checked in for Okoro. The Sumu comes in for Terry. And it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. Giddey against Conley. DeSumo outside. Pass to Herter. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The 3, Smith connects from downtown. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, Smith loves this shot, or really any shot on the arc that he can find.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Edwards driving to the basket, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Offensively, Edwards is at his best, in my opinion, when he's getting downhill.
Smith with a screen on Conley. Chicago passing it around. Here's Herder, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Herder against Edwards. Here's Conley. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to Smith. Let's go with a 3. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. And that's a foul called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Buzelis has checked in.
Now into the lineup for Chicago, number 14, Buzelis.
Edwards against Herder. Edwards, a pass to Ingles. Here is DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Picked it. And a fast break now for the Bulls. There's Herder with the 3. The rebound by Ingles. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Conley. Pulls up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot.
Yeah, this is Money Mike in action. An efficient shooter who does all he can to find points.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Minnesota, 2nd. In 3rd, Chicago.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
Here's Buzelis. 7 points in the game. To the wing, right side. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Smith. And it's Giddey missing. The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Gobert's checked in.
Rudy Gobert. Fans, let's hear you one more time for the incredible
Chicago on D, trailing by 2. And Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. On the take. The shot by Buzel is no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Conley, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Giddey, trailing by 4. Outside Herter. Picked by Smith. The Bulls with another miss. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you, Brian.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Good work there as it goes. Herter's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Miller, a screen on Herter. Oh, there's the alley. Miller, the pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. A little mid-range shot is up. Jump shot is good that time. Edwards has got 16 points.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
Now here's Giddey. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Outside Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. Pass to Giddey. Outside Herter. Chicago passing it around. Smith passes to Herter. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. 11 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside Conley, over Giddey. The shot by Conley, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Giddey. Now here's Herter. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Smith outside, puts up a 3. Miller pulls it in.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Outside, DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Pass to Herter. Outside Giddey. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The shot from the low post is good. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
DiVincenzo fighting hard for that bucket. Great determination.
Smith with a screen on Conley. And it's Giddey off the drive. Smith with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Outside Herter. The Sumu, the pass to Smith. Here's Buzelis. Guarded by Miller. Here's Giddey. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Buzelis. He's got 7. Here's Giddey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Herder against Edwards. Let's see the stat sheet here for Dante DiVincenzo.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Conley. And both free throws good for Edwards.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Now here's Dosunmu. 6 points for him. Herder can't hit.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Dosunmu. Last game for him, he picked up 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Herder. From deep, Giddey. Miller pulls it in. DiVincenzo against Giddey. Here's Edwards. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for Minnesota, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, coming up big, making his presence felt in the first half, man.
More bounce to the ounce. He can get airborne and make highlights with the best of them.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide. That's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways. Nothing has slowed him down.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Miller is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Now here's McDaniels. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Buzelis. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Giddey to the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game, his innate ability to set others up.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Now here's Giddey, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Free throw good, McDaniels.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And both free throws good for McDaniels.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
It's Giddey on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Outside Herder. Pass to DeSumo. Down low. Here's Vucevic. It's blocked by Gobert.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them take this lead.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Edwards. 20 points for him. Miller finds Edwards. Edwards with a step. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Bulls trail by 8. DeSumo outside. Back to Giddey. Pass to Herder. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Gobert, no good.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
The 11-footer. Herder can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Edwards, the pass to Miller. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Edwards. Giddey against DiVincenzo. The swim move for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. DiVincenzo, pass to Miller. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Over Buzelis. No good, off the front rim.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
3-pointer. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, this demonstrates how confident Buzelis is. He knows he can be lethal off the catch.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Herder against McDaniels. Out to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Giddey. Inside. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior. scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show off your best moves. Let's go. Your offbeat. We have a dancing. Let's see those moves.
Now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Chicago, hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
Checking out Chicago, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And it's tied up with that one. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Miller, a screen on Giddey. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Vucevic. He's got 7. And here's Herter. Shot from the low block. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Buzelis. He's got 12. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
Pass to Miller. Here's McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. They set the pick. Back to Miller. And here's Edwards. Herter defending. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Herter.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Edwards. So he gets them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Up top, Vucevic. Inside, deflects the pass. And stolen by Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. Miller, a screen on Giddey. For 3, DiVincenzo. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Now here's Vucevic. 7 points in the game. Dosunmu outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, got a piece of it. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
DiVincenzo against Giddey. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Okoro comes in for Herter, and it's Trey Jones in for Giddey. Free throw good, McDaniels. The Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic against Gobert. Now Vucevic. 9 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Over Gobert. Vucevic's shot is off.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
DiVincenzo on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Jones against Conley. DeSumo outside. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley passes to Miller. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Conley. Jacks up a 3. And it's DeSumo with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 6. Okoro outside from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The 3, DiVincenzo. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Count that bucket.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. Now here's Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Gobert, too strong.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
Conley against Jones. Here's Buzelis. The 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for Chicago. The best thieves in the league. The steals leaders over the last month. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Conley with the ball. Outside, Ingles. Pass to McDaniels. And a strong finish with two hands.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Here's Jones. Smith with a screen on Conley. Smith outside. Here's the three. McDaniels with some nice D.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Conley. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Stolen by Conley. Outside, Ingles. Pass to McDaniels. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Baron James. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Another dime in the stellar career of dime dropping by Mike Conley. I tell you, he's dropped thousands of dimes in his career.
Now here's Jones, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Pass to Shannon. And here's McDaniels. Hits the trifecta. McDaniels got 12 points now in the quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Jones. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 7th rebound here tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
Jones from outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. A lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's a long game and his team can come back.
They absolutely can. But it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. And it's Smith in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Jones. Going inside. Deflected. Here's Shannon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Minnesota, Terrence Shannon taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the
first. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls trail by 14. Outside Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Shannon. It's Edwards on the wing. Giddy defends. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Jones against Conley. Here's Smith. And Berenger pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Okoro, right side. Williams on the wing. Back to Okoro. Chicago passing it around. The shot's good on the assist by Giddy. Okoro's got his first points of the night.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Edwards. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Jones. Buries it down low. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Pass to Shannon. Right side, Ingles. Here's Berenger, covered by Smith. Shoots a fadeaway. Berenger's shot is off. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. Off target from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the right side, the three, Conley. He drops it from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Jones feels it out. Okoro outside. Pass to Giddy. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Okoro up top. Jones against Conley. Jones, the pass to Smith. Williams from long range. And Berenger pulls it down. Berenger's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Down low. Here's Williams. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Ingles. Outside Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup. Edwards gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Conley. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Pass to Ingles. Now Edwards. Giddy defends. Here's Shannon. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddy's got 4 rebounds in the game. Okoro outside. Now here's Smith. He's guarded by Conley. To win the cold spell. And that one's good. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Herter's checked in for Okoro. And it's Dosunmu in for Jones. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Edwards with it. Now Herter defending. Vucevic against Gobert. Over Vucevic. Hits the jump hook.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. They set the pick. It's Herter on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Herter. Dosunmu on the wing. Chicago passing it around. Vucevic. It's blocked by Gobert. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Giddey with a defensive effort. Bulls trail by 21. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. Taking two shots.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Both free throws good from Giddey. And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Here's Miller. Off target from three-point range. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 19. And he dunks it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Now here's Edwards. And, yep, it's good. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Up top, Vucevic. Pass to Herter. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Minnesota leading by 17. Outside, DiVincenzo. Unloads. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic. Back to Herter. Here's Buzelis. Knocks down the triple. Buzelis has got 20 points.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Vucevic outside. DiVincenzo pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's Gobert. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Edwards using the glass to lay it in.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Bulls trail by 17. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
Take a second to present our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Now Herter puts up the tray. Ooh, the shot misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Right here.
Outside Gobert. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Anthony Edwards.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Now here's Gobert. Can't hit from in close. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. Chicago passing it around. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey puts up a deep 3. The shot off that time. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.